Because they give us because we might not be able to breathe if there weren't any trees.
To have oxygen?
Yeah.
All the carbon dioxide gets absorbed into the trees.
And if we don't have oxygen, we die. They're good for the environment. They give us shade.
If it's like a hot day or so, we can stay under that so we keep cool and not get burned.
It also gives shade and habitat for our fellow brethren, which are animals and birds.
I can't remember.
We need to plant more trees because we removed them a while ago. We need to put them back. We need it for the animals, we need it for the birds, and we need it for us to survive.
It's share the love.
For biodiversity, trees are incredibly important. They form a structural layer in the habitat. They create a covering and a healthy canopy. They also provide a lot of strata for native animals. They have the bark for invertebrates. They've also got the flowers, which are important resources for nectarivores, including birds and bees and butterflies. In regions like the City of Onkaparinga, we have these beautiful pockets of remnant biodiversity with remnant trees in it. So it's important to have urban trees so that they can provide a stepping stone for these animals to get from one vegetation patch to the next. In urban areas, it's even important to have a representation of native Australian trees. These trees are adapted to this region, so they are able to deal with acidic soils and more clay soils. They need less water resources, so in times of drought they're a lot more resilient than some introduced trees. But they're also really important for native animals because they're adapted to use that resource.
I think trees and children, there's a very, very special relationship between them. Large beings that are as important as we are, you know, in the whole connectedness of the biosphere of the earth. Give children, I think, an experience and a confidence in nature which you can't intellectualise. So everything is connected, and something that may look not that important to you, you don't know anything about it, may actually be extremely important to the whole web of life going on. Work with the council is being very supportive about the idea of things like pocket forests, deciduous trees in exactly the right places to shade from summer sun but allow the sun in winter when you want to sit on a rock, that's not shaded by non-deciduous trees, and to therefore educate people. Most people don't know what the difference is between deciduous and non-deciduous. They just know some things drop their leaves, but they don't think about it too hard.